We do have some bad news for Terra Luna Classic, and the thing that we were expecting the most, it ended up not happening. And this is exactly what we're going to be talking today, what the big problem with Terra Luna Classic is, and how we can actually solve it in the long run. Now, if you want more content like this, especially like this, be sure to smash that like button if you haven't already.
Back to another video here. I'm going to talk about Terra Luna Classic and mainly answer the question that I've been getting a lot. This question refers to, are we at the end
So yeah, this could very much be the end if the burn plan does not pass, because people don't know how to vote on the Luna Classic proposals. Luna Classic might as well die, because if there's no burns, the whales will keep on selling without any repercussion, so they keep on dumping their unlimited wallets without the 1.5% being burned. Over time, Terra Luna Classic's supply is not going to change. It's going to become inflationary or stable instead of deflationary. So there's always going to be the same supply of Terra Luna Classic crypto in a way. And I think this is where the big problem comes in. This is where people are seriously worried in a sense. Like, I do think Terra Luna Classic is going to be seeing some sort of a bull run market rally. Now, is this bull run going to be one of the biggest growths in crypto space we have seen? Probably not. But I am excited in that way to see more of the crypto going up, seeing some price levels and actually improving in that sense. Again, there is potential. There's definitely potential for Terra Luna Classic. But when will Terra Luna Classic see the price hikes we need to see? When will Terra Luna Classic see the burns we need to see? And I think missing these out is really going to hurt Terra Luna in the long run.
Terra Luna Classic? Is this something where we're not going to see any more growth? And I'll be right up front with you. No, I don't think we're at the end.
There's definitely going to be, more growth for Terra Luna Classic, but the difference is with Terra Luna is if we don't see this growth, Terra Luna could be seeing some bad changes in the next few days. Like, there could be some bad news happening for Luna. And I'm not too excited about that. Like, there is definitely opportunities to see Terra Luna see some growth, really. The issue is, like, I don't really want Terra Luna to fail, but if we don't see a burn, if we don't see some changes, people move on very fast in crypto, and they might just move on from this coin as well.
End of Terra Luna Classic. I think there's still a lot of growth left in it, but are we at the end of what it previously was and maybe at the new beginning of what it could be? Possibly. So I'm not saying that it's completely over. We could see this pass and, the 11.933. I'm not saying that it's completely over, because you still have validators that have not voted, and you still have people that can vote against other.
Again, so we're talking about the Luna Classic burn proposal here that everybody was talking about, and this burn proposal is what got a lot of people excited about. But it seems like most people have given up on it or don't know how to vote. If there's a large holder, large validator that's going to vote on the burn proposal, that's where I think we could be seeing that price update again with Terra Luna Classic holders returning. But if there's not going to be enough activity on this one, there might not be ever a vote that may pass in that sense. There might be something happening. Like, most people don't know how to vote, right? So if we don't see Terra Luna Classic growing in that sense, Terra Luna Classic might just never recover.
You're not seeing 70 or 80%. You're not seeing majority.
Yeah, so the issue is, like, most people don't vote. Maybe they don't care. Maybe they're busy. Maybe they don't know how to. And others think others will burn in that sense. Like, maybe other people will do these type of burns. Why would they do the burns themselves? Like, there is no point, right? And that's what people are honestly thinking right now. And I think it's the problem with most crypto this is why it's really problematic in a sense. Like, I do think there is gonna be more opportunities for Terra Luna Classic proposals. There's definitely gonna be more excitement. There's gonna be more things evolved, but how, when, why? Like, is there gonna be something such a game changer that people will have to buy? Probably not. And this is where I think there's gonna be a ton of potential in that sense. So be sure to smash that like button if you haven't already. Peace, everyone.
Be like a large majority of the community that cares about this and wants to see the burn. So what does that mean? You're going to see fighting on the other side. Once it does end up passing, if it does end up passing, you're going to see fighting on the other side to reverse it and to fight every step of the way to make sure that we are not right and to prove that they are right. That's just how it's going to go. And it's just going to be a constant fight, a constant battle to prove, not even to prove that you're right. You're just trying to now work through the kinks and get something done to where you have way more burns, to where you have way more volume and you have way more popularity in it, but you can't focus on that because you have to continue with this fight.
That's very true. So like if this vote doesn't get passed, he makes a very fair point. Why would people focus on other factors? Like we have to get that burn through. This is like the stepping stone for Terra Luna. And Terra Luna has been, the reason why it hasn't been growing is because there's been an on and off fight for possibly a year now on where Terra Luna Classic should go. It's very lost in terms of development. It didn't have the guidance of the Quan. And people realized that, and the majority of them left. The Quan didn't really help Terra Luna Classic, and I'm not blaming him. He's having his own battles. He's right now fighting extradition to go to the Korean or US jail or just be indicted. So he's having other problems. And if he focused on Terra, which Terra hasn't seen that many growth either. So where does this leave Terra Luna Classic? Well, it leaves the community to decide for itself. And if the community cannot decide what to do, where to go, what should people do, in that sense? Like, people can't do much if Terra Luna doesn't see the growth it needs to see. And I think this is where the problem really comes in. Like, people just don't understand how important this is, how important this burn is going to be for the majority of holders in reality. There's going to be a ton of holders missing out on this. And I definitely think this is a big problem.
So no matter what, I feel like they will never let up in attacking or trying to reverse the burn because there are people that are just against it.
There's definitely people against the burn. They maybe because they have big wallets. I'm actually thinking what the negatives of having a burn are. So I'm thinking, like, are there any serious implications if the burn would happen? And that's the question I have. Like, what would the serious implications be in that sense? Like, where would Terra Luna Classic see that price drops? There is definitely opportunity for the crypto markets to improve in a way. So right now I'm just thinking, like, that's a scary thought. Like, if Terra Luna Classic can't recover, if it can't pass that burn, where is it gonna be in the next few days? And I don't even want to think like what ends up happening with Terra, for that matter, because there is gonna be more opportunities like for Terra to grow, but maybe not now, not here, not this bull run, or maybe there never will be.
You shouldn't burn because it decreases volume, but that makes no sense. It doesn't decrease volume. The volume will stay the same.
Exactly. The volume is the same. People think the whales will quit, but not for 1.5%. Maybe for 20% the volume will decrease. 1.5% is not noticeable unless you're one of the biggest whales out there. And that's where I think the problem arises.
If not increase. We've seen that plenty of times. But no matter how much we tell people and show people,
so yeah, even if you show the stats, people still won't believe you, and it's very hard to change their mind.
Volume has increased. The 1.2% before it decreased was at a higher on-chain volume than what it was now, which is 0.1%. So I don't know what else to say about that. But when it comes to the question, is it the end of Terra Luna Classic? No, I don't think it's the end of Terra Luna Classic. And
I honestly think it's not the end of Terra Luna Classic, but it's a very bad indicator. So, like, this might not change Terra Luna Classic forever, but 5 of these might just end up killing Terra Luna Classic in that sense.
You can use $10 if you want to. Not going to pass.
And look at this. We got some price rally, but then we saw a drop. I guess it's also with the crypto markets being kind of uncertain right now.
So a lot of people have seen this proposal with the 11.933, which the proposal is basically going to increase the burn tax to 1.2, the overall tax to 1.5. At some point it was passing, and now it's not. And a lot of people on the tax side are coming to me and they're like, is it the end? Is this over? Are you selling your Terra Luna Classic now that, you seem like you've given it all you had in order to fight this and it still just doesn't go your way? No, I'm not going to sit here and give up on Terra Luna Classic.
So yeah, he's still going to be making videos, especially because he's holding 10K of Terra Luna Classic. But again, at what point will Matthew Perry and all other content creators give up in that sense, like give up from the token and say, okay, I'm done. I did everything I could, because people will keep trying to revive it. People will keep trying to fight it, just like they're trying to fight with like Dogecoin. And I'm not saying Dogecoin is gone forever. It could end badly in that sense. It could be that Terra Luna Classic might never recover. And I'm kind of worried in that aspect. But again, there is still a lot of opportunity to be made in Terra Luna Classic. Like there is still tons of potential really to see Terra Luna Classic recover in that sense. But how can it prove to holders that, yeah, it's not over for it. It's still just getting started. So that's my problem right now with it.
It won't be that. Terra Luna Classic, it won't be a $40 price, $50 price.
Yeah, it will never be that price level. And if people won't take action, it's never going to see that type of, improvement in a sense. Like it's never going to see what it needs to see. It never, like people just won't see $1. Like people were talking about $1. Forget $1 if there's not going to be any sorts of improvements, just like we are seeing right now in that sense. And I think that's not necessarily the worst, but we gotta see more in that level. Like we gotta see so much more from Terra Luna in the next following days. If you guys want to be kept up to date with the news, be sure to smash that like button. Peace, everyone.